Well, Coach, first off, this season, your first season at Humboldt, it's come to an end, and obviously you like to have better results. It didn't happen, but what did you, looking back now, what did you learn from your first season here at Humboldt?
You know, coming into the season, there were three things that we really wanted to get done. We wanted to learn as much as we could about the girls. We wanted to really change the mentality and create a really solid identity in doing that. And then we wanted to use those two things to grow for the future. And when you look at the wins and losses, maybe they weren't as good as what we would have liked, but they were still much better than they've been in the past, and we made great strides there. But the biggest strides for us has really been made in changing the mentality and preparing to grow for the future and giving the girls something to really believe in. And that was something that we tried to establish early on, and no matter what, when you change things, there's going to be setbacks and there's going to be peaks and valleys, and it's finding that consistency. And when you look at the last couple weeks of the season, the will to compete and the drive and just the grittiness of this group, which is what we were really trying to create, was there. And especially against some of the best teams in the country in our conference, it was really good to see.
You're going to have a full season now, do an off season to go out there and recruit. What are the type of players that this Jacks team needs to be more successful next year?
Absolutely. We have girls that can score goals, but we need somebody that can do it all the time. And of course, I think anybody in the country would say the same thing. But that's the reality of it. We need to find players that won't just start for us, but that would start for the best teams in this conference and the best teams in the country. Because it's not just our aspiration to just improve within what we've done this year or what they've done in the past within this program. It's our goal to win the conference. It's our goal to compete nationally and win national championships, because that's what we want to do. So we have to find teams that won't only start for us, but would start for Sonoma, would start for Stanislaus, would start for Western Washington, and some of the best teams in the country. And those are the players that we have to go out and find.
Coach, what have you seen on your team progressing through the season that gives you a lot of confidence going into next year?
A couple things, really. When you think about, we return everybody but Sydney, and losing Sydney as a player is a huge loss. Losing a player like Chelsea, who is a great person in a supportive role for the girls, is obviously a huge loss. But when you return all the other girls that understand what we've done this year and trying to build our identity and the grittiness and the way that we defend and just the heart and the drive, it means a lot, because now just in a few of the girls that will come in a very small class next year, because we'll be very specific about who we do bring in, there won't be as much of a learning curve. These girls will be able to show the new girls, hey, this is the way it is here. This is what Humboldt soccer is all about. It's about defending hard. It's about playing smart. It's about giving everything that you have for the girl that's next to you. And that'll be a big, big benefit moving into next year.
All right, well,